Responding to a reported natural gas leak at a Spokane Valley home. The man is the 11th person to die in the aftermath of the ice storm. Well, Washington Water Power's president says the company is deeply saddened by this tragedy.
Officials say this is an unfortunate reminder to all of us the danger of these down power lines.
It really does point out the importance of safety around this issue. Not only for our employees, which we talk about every day, but also with the customers that are out there.
Boy, it really has become deadly and dangerous, the aftermath of the ice storm.
And it's so unfortunate that this had to happen with all of the dangerous conditions out there. But at least it has reminded us that we've got to stay clear of these lines. Even the experts have trouble dealing with this kind of a serious problem out there.
There have been many problems reported following all of this. Chimney fires continue to threaten lives and destroy property.
And this morning, a home on the Sunset Hill in West Spokane was gutted when flames from an overheated fireplace spread to a wall. Now, News 4's Jeff Ray is joining us live from Fire Station 1 in downtown Spokane.
You know, Bob, we've heard so much about this type of fire.
Across the city last night held more than 700 people, and 1/3 of that population was elderly. Now, I've got Joyce Cameron here with me from the Red Cross, and she's going to tell us what kind of special needs does that present.
Well, it was our busiest night at the shelters last night, Rebecca, and we do have a lot of special needs patients. We're trying to keep our special needs patients at the Libby Center School. We had several children here that came down with chicken pox. We sent all of those children over to that school. People that have come down with flus and that have been sick, we're trying to keep in one location. They are segregated, however, because we do have a normal population at Libby Center School also. But with that large number of elderly people, people that have special needs, we've got some special needs ourselves that we are dealing with.
Okay, and are you still calling for medically trained volunteers, or what kind of response have you gotten on that?
We've gotten great response from the calls out that we've had for medical professionals, doctors and nurses, and we still could use more help if those people could call into the American Red Cross. We'd put them to work, as well as other volunteers. As we talked about the fact that our volunteers are working very long hours, we're trying to keep them down to at least 18 hours, but we can use the help if they want to give us a call at the Red Cross.
Now, just within the circle of people that I know, lots of people got their power back last night. Do you expect that last night could be the peak of your population at these shelters?
We're thinking that last night or tonight could possibly be the peak. However, there still are 25,000 to 30,000 customers out there that don't have power, and it still is very cold and getting colder. And there are a lot of people now that are coming into the shelter that have hypothermia that we're then having to send off to the hospitals. So people need to know that they can come down to the shelter, even if it's just for a couple of hours to get warm. They don't have to spend the night here. They can come down here and get a meal and get warm and then go back and sleep at their homes if they really wanted to do that.
Okay, and I understand that you served quite a few meals yesterday, and what kind of financial burden did that put on you, and what could you use from the public?
We did. We served 2,800 meals yesterday, breakfast, lunch, and dinners at all of our shelters, to all of the workers, to all of the people that came into the shelters that didn't necessarily even stay here during the night. It's putting a huge financial burden on the American Red Cross, so we are asking for monetary contributions from people in our community, and they're walking in the door with them at the Red Cross. We really appreciate that, and we are just asking for more of that kind of support.
Okay, thank you very much, Joyce. And if you're still looking for a place to stay tonight at the Seth Woodard School and here at the Convention Center, they have plenty of room left. So come on down and get a hot meal and a place to sleep. Reporting live from downtown Spokane, Rebecca Maitland, News 4.
Thank you, Rebecca. Reporting from the Convention Center. Looks like it's still pretty busy down there.
Yeah.
This storm has brought people together in a lot of different ways.